Let's get our other D&D players, Kumail Nanjiani and Erin McGathy, out here.
You can sit. I'll just stand. I can stand here.
No, you...
That's okay. I'm okay standing. Oh, yeah, we need another mic.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Here, Erin, there's a gold mic for you. Or Dan.
May I describe my everyday superpower? Dan?
Yes.
Jeff mentioned that I immediately knew what it was because I think I've thought about this for a long time. I would like to smell like a childhood memory of whomever I'm talking to. At will, like I can decide who like if I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, a little too much, then I don't smell like anything. But like if I really want to please somebody, I immediately smell like the plastic balls at Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, and they immediately associate me with something positive. And it's more than someone just liking me.
So just pee. You want to smell like...
If that's what it is.
Cheese.
Immediately, I'm familial and important in someone's life, and they respect me.
I would, if I could pick a superpower for you, it would be the least weird pronunciation of the word important.
Erin, would you say you want to be important?
I mean, okay.
Just say it casually.
Yeah,
Just go. You know what's really important to me?
My relationship with Dan and my friendship with Jeff are both very important.
No, that's not how you say it. That's not
important. Well,
important.
Important.
She says important.
Important is really good. I like it.
Thanks, Kumail.
I like important.
Thank you.
I think it's important. Wait, am I exaggerating it now?
No, it's fine. Also, Colin was so great up here, but did you just
Connor.
ask him?
Connor.
I can't believe you guys don't know who Frank Gorshin is, by the way. We're in the back of a comic book store.
I just think it's very important to know people's names.
I'm sorry.
She pronounces Connor Colin, though. It's part of her mispronunciation.
Yeah, you guys remember everything. Connor was great up here, but did you just ask him to do a game corner every week?
Oh.
Is that kind of what happened? I mean, that's really cool and really awesome. And Connor, if you want a Vanna White to your game corner, I can hold up a sign with either thing.
No, we're good.
It was more of like a fire starter, like kind of topic he'd be providing, I think.
Yeah, it's just like a quick thing.
It's still a game. It's still something that I could do.
You don't own games.
I know I don't own games. I wonder what it would smell like to you, Jeff.
What? Pee?
I don't know. No. Probably your mom's freshly washed hair or like something. That's not an insult. My mom's dead too.
Oh my God, you're so important.
My mom is also dead. You're so important.
Can I tell you what my mundane power is that won't hurt anyone? I would want to be The Rock for 5 minutes a day.
Like control him, like being John Malkovich?
No, I don't even care if I have no agency. I just want to see how people see The Rock. And it could be any 5 minutes a day. If it's Rock taking a dump, then I'm like, now I know what it feels like to be The Rock taking a dump.
He came up in the community writers' room. For some reason, we were talking about the Flintstones, and then one of the writers said, do you think that The Rock in the modern reboot of the Flintstones, would his name just be The Everything? And I peed a little because those aren't the kind of jokes that go into community, but we have a lot of fun.
They keep the room afloat.
We hired some smart, funny people.
I think
we have a good time.
The Rock looks like if all the races fucked. The Rock looks like the future.
He's biracial, isn't he? He's like part Samoan, part
All rock.
Part tooth fairy.
He's part something, and he's definitely yet another piece of evidence that what do they call it? When
Interracial mixing.
Right. There was a fancier word for
miscegenation.
Get out.
That's the opposite of the fancy word for that. It is not miscegenation, sir.
There's also a really fancy word for Brazil nuts. I can't remember. Sir, could you? whatever. Anyways, we had a guest a long time ago. Did we ever air that, or was that back before Harmontown aired?
That might be pre-podcast.
We had a guy who wrote a book about like how biracial people are healthier. The idea that biracial people are physically healthier and in fact more attractive to us.
For sure. I mean, I've seen biracial babies, and they're gorgeous.
And it was based on the attractiveness thing, which is like, how do you measure attractiveness? And it was for him, it all boiled down to symmetry. That you can actually measure the amount of symmetry in your face. It was pop science. I mean, the guy wasn't like a qualified scientist, but he wrote a very interesting, compelling book about like.
So
this
not
thing
a qualified scientist is not a scientist.
right.
He was a guy with opinions.
Well, he was a guy that researched and wrote a book.
He looked at a bunch of like biracial kids and was like, "These are pretty cute."
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like the back of the book was like, "Isn't Halle Berry hot?"
I mean, look at her. Most of the words are just, "Look at this one," which is pictures of babies.
Benjamin Bratt, yum yum.
Yeah. Tiger Woods kicking ass.
Yeah, me likey. Just over and over.
There's some biracial guy under a bridge somewhere eating out of a going like, yeah, it's great. We're all superhuman. Go fuck yourself.
I think this might sound a little non-PC, but any non-Asian race with any Asian race, those babies, first of all, Asian babies already are like so cute. Like take it down a notch. You're making the rest of us. I see an Asian baby sitting there wooing.
And Roy, we're not talking about your internet history. We're not talking about those kind of Asian babies.
They weren't babies. Didn't you look?
I have
They
heard,
had their flutes.
we're talking about
Babies don't have flutes.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
Slide whistles.
Asian with
Beautiful.
non-Asian.
Yeah.
Like, who's a classic celebrity that?
Well, I think
Who's a
Tyson
classic celebrity?
Beckford is half black and half Asian, and he looks like it makes him believe in God again.
Yeah.
Lucy Liu is half Asian and half white, and she's very beautiful. This is a weird.
This is the book. We're recapping the book,
Yeah. And it's chapter 3, Lucy Liu.
right?
at her.
It's just right.
Who's
Who's with me?
Stronger when you're.
The index of his book is Lucy Liu, you go girl, 32, 49.